Hi everyone and welcome back to the Brick Bods. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Today we're going to be doing another city update, so let's get straight into it and head up to the city. Okay, it's city update time. As normal, I'm starting in the Winter Village because it just makes a good first picture, I feel. So nothing has changed in the Winter Village. We're meant to be doing our castle project. I'll just give you a quick view of the castle project. And as you can probably notice, that's not actually changed at all. So Ian has been distracted somewhat. He's decided to motorise the Emerald Knight, which has always been a plan of his. And the reason he's doing that is that I wanted to get some new cameras for the city because I personally find that this and this doesn't look overly attractive when I'm trying to do like city updates. We use it obviously for the live streams so you can see things going off in the city, but I wanted smaller cameras. So we did some investigation, we found some smaller cameras to buy, bought them, and they didn't really work out as we'd hoped. So instead he's mounted it into the front of this train to try and get some footage from this. And I'm not 100% sure that the camera is a good camera, so it might still be going back, but I'll get him to video the loop so you can kind of see it. I think it's just a bit too blurry at times. It hurts my eyes, so I'll let you decide. So he's been doing that, and you might also notice he's been destroying over here. Let's come a little bit closer to what he's been destroying. So there is the coral reef, or more, there isn't the coral reef. So all we've got is like the support structures for the sides on the Duplo. Silent Mary's still in place. Some of the side panels are out. There's a whole load of mess up here. And there's a missing coral reef. So let's go see if we can find out where it's gone. Okay, so this is actually where the coral reef is at the moment, on the main desk. Ian's been working on it on a live stream and during mockumentary. So he brought it all the way down here and hasn't yet taken it up. So the reason we've brought it down is because we wanted to make it a bit more sturdy. So the base itself, it was previously base plates just resting on the top of the sort of burnt pieces, which meant that if you were going to try and move it, base plates are flexible and there was essentially no structure to it. And we want to take this to a show. We thought it's quite a good piece to look at. So if we can make it sturdier, we can move it about. So this is now a whole bunch of plates, and here's done sort of like a mill system, so there's also plates underneath. I don't know if I can show you that. Under here, so you can see there's quite a lot of depth in that layer. You can also see all of the supporting structure. You've got Duplo and stanchion pieces and things. Those are all from our lug bulk, and in fact the plates that he's used on the top were also lug bulk. Okay, so let's go for a closer look. So we'll start on this side. This is my favourite part, I think, is the 3 mermaids that apparently my daughter put in. My favourite one is quite obviously the mullet mermaid. Every coral reef scene needs a mullet mermaid. So you've got this arch that Ian's put in, and he's sort of attaching random bits of leaves and things, and on this side he's got a piece of hair, kind of like a sea sponge maybe, different coloured leaves, a whole load of flames going on here. He's essentially anything he can find. There's another hairpiece here. These are brushes from Lego Friends sets, and I think these are like the ruffles from like the CMF Shakespeare character. Little crab up there, and oh, that's a turtle, that one. He kind of gets lost. We got a whole bunch of the blue flowers off the BAM wall a while back. Now most of the stuff in here is from the botanicals range. So you've got the snapdragon from the bouquet. And then he's been adding in the succulents. So this is one of the succulents, I believe. There's another one of the succulents, and my favourite succulent, the purple one, obviously. This is part of the bouquet as well. Whole load of animal tails, and then inside you've got all of those seahorses. Oh, and a scary looking anglerfish as well. That's another one of the succulents as well. So Ian likes getting the botanicals range to include in here. We've got some teal bananas there. A whole bunch of hidden side hair. Car wash brushes, Mohican or Mohawk there, the little shipwreck, a ray, that's from the flower bouquet as well. These are little snails made out of a hairpiece and some cherries. I love those. Those are one of my favourite things in here as well. This is one of his splurge purchases. This is, I think, a guy from Pirates of the Caribbean that lives in Davy Jones' locker. I can't remember his name, but he's just got a shell piece as his head. That cost a fortune, that did. Some Scooby-Doo wheels with Friends bugs on them. It's all about just trying to work out how to attach things. I think we're going to have to build it up a bit more because I think it needs a bit more. There's a scuba diver and some more of the bouquet there. And then our daughter went a bit crazy with the grape pieces over here, so that's quite full. And then you've got a little octopus in the rock bed. As you can see, it's quite a big space, and I think we need to fill in all of these gaps. You've got carrots here as well. They make some good looking coral. All of this is going to need filling, I think, personally. But I think it's looking so colourful and fun, and you can stare at it for hours just looking at all the different ways he's used pieces. And all the different turtles and things. There's a nice little yellow one in there. And these are just sort of entwined. I don't really want to knock them over, but I don't think they're actually connected. They're sort of just stacked. It's an interesting technique. But I think the succulents actually have really added something to it. These ones, this is the succulent area. I think it looks really good. So here's some footage of the train going round the city. I'll cut out the noise because it's far too noisy. And it's very blurry. I'm not sure if we can make it better by going a little slower around the city. Ian tells me that the Emerald Night is actually a bit tricky to get around the city because it's not really good at doing corners. So the set itself was never designed to be motorised, apparently, according to Ian. This was a display model more than a play set. So we've got a bit of work to do to get it a little bit more reliable, get it to stop from getting stuck. And maybe if we can make it go a little slower. But eventually we're hoping to have a train cam as part of our live streams, so you can watch the train go around the city as part of our live streams. So let me know what you think of the updates to the city. I know it's not the promised castle project that we are meant to be focusing on, but sometimes you just have to switch it up and do something a bit different based on what your current priority is. And because we've already applied to go to a show with the coral reef, it kind of has become a bit of a priority, getting that sorted. And then the side effect of buying the wrong cameras for the city, ones that wouldn't really work for the city, meant that Ian decided to play with the Emerald Night. So that was a bonus. If you want to watch any of our previous city updates as well, I'll link those up at the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.